What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty. You already know what it is. Back with another transfer evaluations. Today, I am evaluating two quarterbacks out of the MEAC and SWAC Challenge. You got Jalen Daniels and you have Daniel Richardson. Now, Jalen Daniels is a transfer out of Garden City Community College. Goes about, can my slide work? Thank you. Goes about 6'5", 220. Garden City Community College, now at Norfolk State. Now, he does not have a pro football focus grade because he was a 3-star coming out of high school, went to South Carolina, didn't play, went down to Garden City Community College, and now he's at Norfolk State. But we're going to get into the film of this kid today. Now, this is the good film of Jalen Daniels. Now, the one thing that I do like about Jalen Daniels is he's a pretty decent deep ball thrower. And when I mean decent, very high level, accomplished deep ball passer. Like, to me, I think it's one of his strongest attributes as a quarterback is his ability to hit the deep ball. And I think it's his strength. Has very great touch, has very good feel, timing, and has the arm strength to get it out there. Right here, you see, nice touch, put it right on the money, and the guy just straight drops it. I mean, good Lord. Straight drops it. Here we go again. Right in the bread basket, and he dropped like out of his fingertips like that. But that's what when I'm telling you, his accuracy on his deep passes are lethal. They are very much so lethal. And I think that is where he might catch FAMU sleeping is his ability to hit the deep pass once all those run plays start getting going by Dawson Odoms. But the kid has talent when it comes to the deep pass. Here we go. He also has a couple other deep passes at Snow College that I wasn't able to get. But this is him buying time, throws it up, puts it on the inside. He throws up a prayer. Receiver makes a great adjustment, comes back for the ball, makes a great catch. Here we go again. Next play, buys time, steps up in the pocket, underthrows it a tad. The DB has an opportunity to undercut it. He drops it. But I like the way he worked the pocket, mobility, stepping up, making the throw. Here we go again, gets him off sides. Style, slide, throws the bomb, puts it right where the receiver can get it. Now, the one thing that I love about Jalen Daniels is Jalen Daniels, and anybody who's played receiver is going to understand what I'm saying. Jalen Daniels is the type of quarterback that's going to give you the opportunity to make a play. That's what you're really looking for. When you have a quarterback and you're one-on-one, you want your quarterback to believe in you that you're going to go make a play for him. So he'll give you the jump ball. He'll give you the opportunity to go make a play. That is what Jalen Daniels is. Now, sometimes it can get him in trouble because he'll just throw it up and say, hey, I got a guy down there. Go make a play for me, and that DB might be better than your guy, right? But he's still a quarterback that's going to give you the opportunity to make plays. And as a wide receiver, you got to love that. All right, let's move on. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite plays. This is great processing by Jalen, right? In the beginning, you see it. Everybody's locked up. This is a cover zero, right? Everybody's manned up, man. He has a slot fade coming from this guy. He sees it. He takes the hit. He knows it's coming. He's looking at it, puts it on his back foot, throws it, puts it right where the receiver can make a play. The DB gets his hand in it and draws it down. But this is probably one of my favorite plays by Jalen Daniels. I just love the anticipation. I love the processing on this one. The receiver got to come down with the play. All right, short intermediate routes. He's not bad, right? He's solid, right? If you can see it, he can throw it. If he sees it, he can throw it. It's very simple. Not a bad. Got a nice little zip on it. Here we go. Easy processing. That's the running back, Fred Davis, that Alcorn lost that I told y'all that was really good. Yeah, that boy's special right there. All right, here we go. Once again. And this white boy cold, too, at tight end. That white boy good. Right? He can make the throws, as you can see. He can make the throws in the intermediate routes. This is my issue with him, though, right? If you see right here, he stares this guy down. One Mississippi, to Mississippi. You see, like he's waiting for it. That's why you see him keep reclutching it. He's waiting for him to come open, and he stares him down, but it makes the throw. He does have a problem with doing that a few times, and it gets him, and he gets caught up with it a few times as well. Right? This was a nice throw. Right? Moving to his left. Let me go back. I like this throw. This is nasty. Right? Slide into your left. Whipping it like this, that's nice. On the rope, on the sideline, completion. Gotta like that. The kid can make the throws now. He can make throws. Once again, still short intermediate, boom. All right, here's his mobility. I know a lot of people with Dawson Odoms having Ladarius Skelton, the quarterback's mobility is huge. Jalen Daniels isn't going to wow you with his speed, but the kid got a little giddy up. He got a little giddy up. He's not a kill glass. He's not stuck in mud. You know what I'm saying? The kid can move for being 6'5", 220. You know what I'm saying? He do a little something, a little something. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that's going. He ain't no Lamar Jackson. He is a big kid, and you'll see all 6'5", 220 moving forward. It's a big kid. All right, here he goes. Slides up. Buys time. I like this. This is quarterbacking one-on-one, right? Hit your back foot, slide up. Don't allow. If you see, this is what a lot of quarterbacks do is they keep drifting back, right? They keep drifting back, and next thing you know, you're in the path of this DN. What he does, he plants his back foot. He works up in the pocket, right? Works up into the pocket, slides, look at the shoulder dip, buys time, sits back, knows where the line of scrimmage is, know where he can't cross. All right? That man gets off the receiver, he hits him right over the top, right? This is quarterback one-on-one. This is nice. This is nice, right? And mind you, this is 3rd and 30. 3rd and 30. They had 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, puts him in the 3rd and 30 range, and he makes a play like this to number one, makes it a huge game. Well, that's not so good, Jalen. Not so good, Jalen, is not so good. And the thing about not so good, Jalen can lose you a game. Flat out. Not so good, Jalen can lose you a game. Here he is right here. Once again. High, right? Just high. And these are places that, as a quarterback, you don't throw high back. You don't throw high across the middle. That's rule number one. That's a no-no, right? He does it, almost is picked off. All right? He rushes this pass. Great play call by the OC on 4th down. It's 4th and 3, right? 4th and 3. Great call, pop pass to the tight end. I love this route. I love this play concept. We used to run it in college and in high school. It's where the RPO, the linebacker sift in, and you send the tight end right behind it. It's a great play call. You don't see it a lot in the SWAC because they don't use tight ends, but this is a great play call. And he just misses it. Dude's open, one-on-one, nobody in his face. He just misses it. Just high. He just throws it high. All right. Once again, slides up. Boom. But this is what happens when you stare guys down, right? He's looking at his eyes, and he sees it, and he keeps drifting, and almost picks it off. That's the not so good Jalen. That's where him staring down his receivers gets him in trouble. And in a few clips, you'll see that he actually gets picked off. All right. Throws it late. All right. He double clutches it. The guy comes open in the beginning, right? Right here. This guy right there. Comes open. Throw it. Throw it. He double clutches it. Nobody's in his face. Has a good pocket. Throws it late. Broken up. All right. This is what I call doing too much, right? Jalen Daniels, DTM, doing too much. And I'm going to just let it play, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Throw it away. Throw it away. Just doing too much. Absolutely doing too much, right? Again, doing too much. Slides up, buys time, is not there, throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. And this is the thing. You're not fast. You're not. Stop it. You're not fast, sir. Not at all. Okay? Throw it away. But once again, doing too much. This right here, it's just awful. Just an awful read. God, dog, it's just an awful read. You see the kid, right, manned up, looks like cover 2 man over top, right? I mean, if you're staring this down the way he is, look, you can see him pushing on the route off the rip. His eyes are over there, and he can see him pushing on the route and still decides to throw this. Yep. Pick. Bad pick. This right here, let me tell you. So let me give you the breakdown of the plays that happened before. He threw a 3-yard hitch. The guy turns it. They thought it was a touchdown. They went and reviewed it on the 1-yard line. This is the very next play. The very next play. Fumbles the freaking ball. I got to show that again. Like, when I watched this thing like 10 times, I said, are you shitting me? He fumbled this? But this is what happens when you're not used to being under center, right? A lot of quarterbacks aren't used to being under center. He pulls back too early. Ball goes, look, dead on the ground right there. Hits him smack dab in the hands on the ground. He loses the ball. It was tough. All right. Again, stairs. This is one of those plays I keep talking about, right? Is where he gives you the opportunity to make a play. The DB's just better. The DB's just better. Makes a great play on the ball, picks him off. Stares him down, picks him up. Now, let me tell you about this game. This game was so bad. See, these are the plays. These are the. Let me bring myself on script. Let me be very clear. These aren't the plays you see on the highlights. This is why I go watch the whole game. You ain't gonna see this on a highlight where he literally is staring this guy down, and it's so bad he throws it right to him. Literally right to him. Now, Jalen Daniels was so bad in this game. I literally was watching this game because it's on demand. You can go watch on Garden City Community College. You can go watch all his games. And I was watching this game, and I said, damn, you got to take him out. The next series, he was not in. He was done for the game. He fumbled the ball on the 1 and threw 2 picks. He had 3 turnovers by himself in this game alone. You can't come back from that. So the OC, the head coach, made a change. He didn't get back into the game, right? So when I tell you Jalen Daniels can be bad enough to lose you a game, he can be bad enough to lose you a game because he didn't even finish this game. That's how bad this game was for Jalen Daniels. Pick 6. Now, here we go again. Why? Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, why? Look, nobody, you didn't have to force this ball. Look how clean this pocket is. But you felt the need to throw across the field to the other hash and into double coverage. Tough. Now, let me show you why he thinks he can do that. Because later in the game, he does this. And this is what happens when you have a guy who thinks he can make every throw, is that he's going to go off his God-given ability to feel like, I can make this throw, right? So that happened earlier in the game. He shakes it off and comes back and throws this on 4th and 11. It's the same thing. Touchdown. touchdown. That quintessentially is what Jalen Daniels is. It's so herky-jerky. It's high, and then it's super low. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it is god-awful. Like, you're just like, ooh, ha, he. So, right, getting into it, transfer grade C+. First of all, if you don't let the stats fool you, he flip-flopped time with a white boy at quarterback, so he wasn't really even the guy, right? So there is things in his game that just aren't there. And the one thing about when you watch a quarterback, and maybe it's just me, but when I watch a quarterback, sometimes you can feel the moxie through the screen. Like, you can feel like this dude's a leader. I don't get those vibes from Jalen Daniels. I don't get those vibes like he's a gamer. He's just a solid quarterback, right? That's just what I get. And for me, the impact grade, it's a C+. Listen, anytime you can find a decent quarterback for HBCU football is a plus. But I don't think this guy makes you – I don't think he's like Davius Richards special. You know, I think he's a Corey Fields. I think he could be a little bit better than Corey Fields from South Carolina State. And I know Norfolk people are like, man, I mean, South Carolina State people, he won a national championship. But if you remember the herky-jerky ride with Corey Fields and the up and downness of his play, I think you're getting the same thing in Jalen Daniels, but just in a bigger frame. Being 6'5", you know what I'm saying, with a really good deep ball, I just feel like he's another Corey Fields. And I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's a world beater. And for him, he's not a game changer in the ability of, in my opinion, to where he can like put the team on his back and take you for. I think for what Dawson Odoms wants to do, I think he's a great fit for, right? Run the ball, make the throws when I need you to make the throws. Because that's what they asked him to do at Garden City Community College, and that's what Norfolk is going to ask him to do the same thing. So for that, I think it's absolutely perfect fit. So, Jalen Daniels. There you go. All right, let's get into it. Daniel Richardson. Talked about him a little bit before with the decision, but Daniel Richardson, QB from FAU, played at Central Michigan as well. 5'10", 195. They have him listed as, right? Pro Football Focus has a really great grade. I didn't have his Central Michigan stuff. I should have put that up here as well. But coming from FAU, has a really good PFF grade. Played a lot of snaps. Has seen a lot of football. Excuse me. So definitely a great compliment to FAMU. But let's look at the film. Let's get into this. Let's talk about a little bit of good Daniel. All right. Now, this to me is where he thrives, right? 5'10", in the pocket, no worries, stands here, processing, looks at it, boom, right? No, he doesn't get sped up. He processes well, goes through his reads, hits it, boom, big completion. All right, here we go again. Boom. Look, but you gotta see the anticipation of the throw, though. You gotta see it. Threw it on the right. Soon as he clears the line, this is textbook. He sees the middle backer has his eyes this way. So he knows there's no play. He can't make this play. Eyes on the quarterback, right? He throws it as soon as he clears the backer, the ball is out. Look at this. Boom. Perfect. You telling me that is high-level quarterbacking right there. That's throwing with great anticipation, great timing. It's a great route by the wide receiver as well because he went behind the backer to make that possible. All those things had to work together. Here he goes again, looks at it, boom, hits it, boom, perfect spot. Great play. All right. Here we go again. Sees it, nice Deep over route, hits it right in the gap. Once again, I'm telling you, 20 down, the boy is money. 20 and down, the boy is money. Give him time, he'll see it. 20 and down, the boy's money. Look at that. Right over the linebacker. Boop. Nice, easy touch and catch. And you see what I'm talking about when he throws a catchable ball. It's just soft. It floats. It just lands. It just lands and it just hugs you. I love it. All right. Here we go. Boom. Steps up. Bam. Once again, hope I got this from the end zone view. Watch him process. Looks. Not there. Boom. Turns his eyes. Goes to his check down. Boom. Hits it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. This is one of my favorite plays as well. Sees it. Off the rip, he knew the running back was going to be open. Let me go back. Right. Here we go. Sees it in motion. Sees the man. All right. Knowing that this route is here. Knowing that he's going to pick this guy. He knows this guy has man responsibilities. Right. So this linebacker has a responsibility to get to this running back. Once he sees, look, clear out, pick route, he knows it's coming open because he can't get through the mess. Quick processing, short route turns into an easy 10-yard gain. That's what you're asking for. I like this throw. I love this throw. He throws it before he even gets out of his break, right? This is great timing. The receiver doesn't come down with it, which is not on his fault. But watch he throws the ball now, right? He's not out of his break. The ball's left his hand. DN's coming around and hit him. This is great anticipation. I'm telling you, 20 and down, the boy is deadly. You can't ask for anything better. Throws it out. He's not even out of his break. He gets out of his break. It's perfectly there. The kid just drops it. I'll show you from another angle, from the end zone, right? Tackle gets beat. Throws it early. Pressure in his face. Wide open. Hits him in the hands. Drop. All right. Now, here we go. I love this. Look at this touch. Look at this touch. Dude, I love that. Listen, I'm telling you, you just see this so much from him. Time and time again, you see that from him of just the touch. Once again, him processing. Let me go back. I love this touch. I just love this touch pass. I'm just weird like that, but it's just the touch, right? Screen, cross screen, boop, lobs it over everybody, puts it. I love that. I just love that, man. That's what I'm saying. He just throws a really, really, really catchable ball. All right, here we go. Here we go. Going through. That's processing. He goes from the front side all the way to the back side. Did I get this from the end zone? No, I didn't. Let me get it again, right? Here we go. Starts on the front side. Boom, boom. You see his eyes moving. Starts here, goes here, goes here. That's good quarterbacking. It's good quarterbacking. Here we go. Nice. Boom. Hits him in stride. Told you. 20 and down, the boy's money. Watch him. He sees the linebacker. He wanted to throw it now. He clutches it. He's like, I got to wait till he clears. Then he throws it again. Gets it right over the backer. In stride. Nice route. Throw. Here we go. This is one of my favorites, right? This is when you know your play. You know, this is where I know where my check down is. I know where I'm going with it, right? If it's not there. He sees it on the front side. This is the front side, right? He doesn't like it. Watch how he just flicks it out to the check. He doesn't like it. Boom. Flicks it out. Go make a play for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go. Told you. 20 and down, the boy's money. Right? Here we go again. Let's go back. Has a deep over. Right? I like how he flattens this route out. Boom. Catches it. Hits. This is a little bit of mobility. he get listen, he ain't slow. He fumbled. He definitely fumbled on that play. But got a little mobility. Look, slides up in the pocket, gets loose. He got a little speed on him. He can do a little something. You know, he doesn't run a lot, but he runs. All right, not so good, Daniel. And listen, I said it. His deep balls are not no diddy. His long range passes is not hitting on nothing. They hit or miss. Here he goes, flicks it out there. Just yeah. Why? Who knows? Just not good. Here you go again. Deep. Why? To the inside where the DB is playing. Let me go back. Why throw this? I have no idea, right? If anything, you want one, first of all, the receiver needs to get back and stack this line so he can give the quarterback space. Sorry, guys. He can give the quarterback space to throw this ball. And he allows the DB to keep, he has to get back inside to give him room to throw it to the outside. But it doesn't even matter because Daniel throws it to the inside. Like, it just dies literally in the inside. Horrible pass. All right, here we go again. Out of bounds. All right. Now, he could have been throwing that away. He could have been. This one, first of all, great play by the safety. Absolutely great play by the safety. But, again, right, one, you probably got to throw this a tad. You got to throw it now, right? You got to throw that now, and you got to lead him here, right? So he can run here, right? Like, when you're throwing deep passes, the one thing I used to hate was, as a receiver, is don't throw it to where you want me to go, right? Throw it to a spot so I have to run to get there. I hate when people throw it to like lead. Don't overlead. I know this is about to be weird. Like, don't overlead me to where I'm like, I gotta catch up. But you do want to lead me to a spot, because what that helps me do is it helps me drift away from the DB, right? But what he does is he throws it to a spot and he doesn't lead him. Like, he should have if he threw it late where he did, he should have been throwing it over here so he could keep running. But it kind of dies in the middle, and his momentum, the receiver's momentum, is taking him this way, and this safety just made a hell of a play on the ball. I mean, he turns around like 2 or 3 times and just makes a hell of a play. Here, he sees it. I mean, the kid probably played wide receiver before. That's just a nasty play. Here's it from the end zone view, right? That's just tough. Your body leaning this way, you trying to throw it this way. It's just tough. All right? Great play by the DB. Once again, that's the soft touch pass that I liked. This one, it's just bad. It's just bad. Like, you're leading him up, but to me, in my personal opinion, you should be leading him away, right? Like, throw it to the open grass. Throw it to the open grass, right? Like, don't throw it straight up, because he has the upfield shoulder. So don't throw it up. Don't throw it. Like, what I'm saying is don't throw it straight up. Throw it to where he should be going, right? Like, where he should be, where this momentum should be taking him. He busts out. You want to throw it somewhere over here so he can run to it. He just let him up the field, and the guy had the upfield shoulder, right? So once again, throw it over here. Throw it over here, right? Throw it over here. Like, get it away from the DB. Good play by a DB, though. Real good play by a DB. All right, and this is just a bad throw. This is just a bad throw by Daniel. Again, and this one just kind of, it's not a bad throw. And that's, listen, I think this is on the receiver. That's me personally, right? I think this is on the receiver. Because see how he leads him to the ball? Like, he leaves it. This is what I'm saying. The reason he comes so open is because instead of him throwing it up where the DB can just run with him. He leads him to the inside, so now he breaks away to go get it, which then allows the separation. So to me, on this one, even though it's a little too much, I still think the receiver should have caught that one. That's just me personally. But that is Daniel Richardson in a little nutshell. But I think he's solid. I think he's as solid as it come. And that's why my transfer grade is an A. Right? Finding a quarterback with the stats and the accomplishments that he had at Central Michigan and FAU to come to your program is an absolute wonder. Like, you're not getting a kid who hasn't played a ton of snaps and hasn't gone against big-time competition. You're playing a guy who's played FBS competition. You're playing a guy who's played against the North Carolinas. You're playing a guy who's played against FBS competition. So this is a great transfer with the stats to back it up, right? It's not just saying, oh, he came from a Power 5 school or a Group of 5 school, and you know what I'm saying? No, it's like he's played. He played. He has the film to back it up, right? And the impact grade, I got to give it a B+, right? Can't give it an A because I think he's limited in what he can do passing the ball. But what FAMU needs from him, I think it's an absolute wonder, and you got to give it a B+. Got to give it a B+, and it's a great pickup. It's a great pickup. I think for what FAMU needs and for what FAMU is trying to do, all Daniel Richardson has to do is keep the car in the middle of the road. And once again, if I was the OC from FAMU, I'm going to do a lot of this FAU stuff because they have a lot of motion, a lot of screens, and Daniel Richardson just has a really great way of just touching the ball over the defenders because of his height and things like that. And he just makes it look so easy, and he does it effortlessly. And I think it's a great attribute of his. So to me, listen, what did you do at FAU that made you comfortable? And we'll add it into what we do here at FAMU, right? So B+. Listen, it's going to be a great game. It's going to absolutely be a great game at the MEAC and SWAC Challenge. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Jalen Daniels with about 1 or 2 picks. Wouldn't be surprised. It's just the way he plays the game. But I do think Dawson Odums is going to limit him as much as possible. Maybe I'll tell you this. If Jalen Daniels is throwing the ball over 20 times, especially over 24 to 25 times, they're in trouble. Norfolk State must be down a lot of points because he should be around that 15, no more than 20. Like, you want, 21, 22 attempts, okay. But he should definitely be, you want to keep him between 15 and 20. 25 being the max. That 15 to 20, that's where you want to keep Jalen Daniels at. And I think you'll see a very good version of him as that type of QB. I really do believe that. All right, listen, guys. As always, that's been my time. So until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.
Thank you for watching OFFSCRIPT. Make sure to like and subscribe.